Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Kuzil Farms. In today's episode, we are going to be improving on our greenhouse from yesterday's episode because I've noticed a couple issues, and it's exciting. It's a good thing because now we can um, make things better. So the worms were doing a lot for us, including generating lag, but they were also, in a sense, bone mealing and increasing the growth speed of these crops by quite a lot. So let me show you what I mean. I've been working on in here. I have almost everything set up before I show you what I meant. I have everything set up over here. The only thing I think I have all of this configured. Yeah. So basically, once we get, yeah, why aren't these working yet? Oh, probably because I haven't turned it on. So let's turn it on and get this working. Nope, they're on. Okay. Why aren't you working though? I don't know why it's not working yet. There's something very simple that I'm missing. Anyway, let's come over here and color elevator. I wonder what that is. Anyway, so when I come up here to the mystical agriculture floor, floor 3, I reset this back up. I only set up iron and redstone. Normally, leaving this running overnight would give us like half a chest full or at least 2 rows full of stuff. I got here this morning and I had 1 stack of redstone and less than a stack of iron essence. So these crops are growing rather slow in comparison to what they were before. So in order to improve on that, we're going to mess with a couple of our systems, especially the system that we have down here. We want to get this system down here working very well, and then we can duplicate it up the line. Okay, so one of the things that I want to look at is the 2 machines that we kind of looked at the beginning and then decided not to go with because the worms are doing such a great job. And one of those things is the hydrator. So if we come back into agriculture here, we have the hydrator here. When provided with power, it will increase the growth speed of the crops in the working area. We want that to happen for sure. We want the growth speed. So I'm going to head back to the house here. And we're going to see if we can make one of those. Now it says only power. I would assume that it needs to have water. And hopefully it doesn't have a sprinkler system. Because remember the last time we had a sprinkler system, there was a lot of lag. Now that we have the worms gone, we might be able to do it. I don't know. That would be interesting. But let's try the hydrator first. So let's put the recipe in here just in case we need it. Okay, I believe we know how to make everything in there. Alright, and it comes with a bucket of water as the recipe. So I wonder if it's going to basically be its own infinite water source. Okay, let's make one of those. We're missing some iron. Aha! Well, in between this episode and last, I went mining for some iron because this morning actually I did that. Once I found out that I was low on iron, I went mining for some. And we're going to try and speed this back up because we need the stuff to work faster. Okay. So let's take this and let's go put it somewhere. We're going to need another range upgrade. Range. We've got plenty. Okay, cool. Now I want to put this down somewhere out here and just kind of see the working range of it, right? So if I put this here and show me working range. Oh, it's going to actually sit. Okay. So it's going to sit where the water is. Okay, cool. So we aren't, is that going to cause us the same problem, I wonder, as the worms? And then the second question is, how do I get power to it? Because right now I have this cable coming up here, and if this sits right inside here and hydrates, or does it sit above? No, it's got to sit below, and it's going to hydrate the crops. I gotta think about that for a minute. Let's see. I mean, the obvious answer is we're gonna have to come over top, but I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, we might not have a choice. So let's take this down. And no, we don't need to do that. Well, for now, let's just grab a cable and some connector, if we have a connector. And let's just find out what happens when we connect this up. And I'm going to have to deal with the design aspects of this later. Okay, so this goes here, range upgrade, and then we're going to bring a connector to it. Give it power. I'm assuming we're going to have the same issues we did with the worms. Okay, so give it power. Where is it at here? There it is. Insert. And let's see if it works. So we're not providing it with any water. I guess it doesn't need any water. There's no real input for water. That's great. Okay, so this is our water block. And I wonder if... So this is supposed to help the plants grow, right? Grow faster. I'm not seeing any particle effects, which is fine. It doesn't have to, but... okay, so now this did change. Is it going to rehydrate the... Or does it work on the plants itself? Am I up too high? Is it going to rehydrate the crops, or is it just going to all dry up? So that's the question, right? We got to play with this and find out. Because all it says in the book is when provided with power, helps increase the growth speed of crops. So that makes me think that we're down too low. So let's put this back in here before these become bad. All right, so let's put this here on the side. Hello? Hello. Okay, fine. Let me grab this. Uh-oh. Let me grab the water. I just wiped out. It's okay. It's fine. We'll put this dirt here. We'll put the hydrator there. And we'll put water, dirt. Okay. Now, let's put this connector here. Let's give it power. And put these torches back down. I don't know where the other one was, but that seemed to cover everything. See if this is going to help our plants grow. Okay, so there should be water there, right? So this shouldn't be turning colors. Oh, you're right. Let's put a range upgrade in there. I don't know if I did the range upgrade first. Yeah, I had the range upgrade in there, didn't I? Yeah. Now, is this helping these grow at all? Okay. Yeah, it's working. See how the indicator over here is going up? So it's definitely working. But is it actually doing like a bone meal? Oh yeah, sure enough. You see the particles? When we look down here, you see those little blue particles? It's watering the plants for us. Cool. Okay. I can dig that. So we can set up a system for that, and I wonder how much that's going to help. Now the next thing that I wanted to look at was that could help, is the fertilizer, right? So plant fertilizer. When provided with power and fertilizer, it will bone meal crops and saplings. Accepts fertilizers, bone meal, obviously, industrial foregoings, fertilizer, which we have plenty of, and the forestry fertilizer. Excuse me. I think that calls for a sip of coffee. Okay, so let's go back and make our plant fertilizer because I think that's going to help a lot too. So if it bone meals the crops along with the hydrator, we could get some pretty crazy uh, crop growth. Plus, with all of the cows that we have, if I put a let's just head over to the fluid barn. If I put a sewer in each one of these, we would have fertilizer forever. Look at this. If I right where that torch is, let me see if I can get us a good angle. Right where that torch is, if I put a sewer there, this cow would be providing us with sewage forever. Right? And there's like, we have 100 and something. I still don't know the answer to to that, how many we have. But right now I've got spots for 104 fluid cows, should there be that many. And yeah. So we have plenty of fertilizer. Right now we've got 4,000 we've got 4,000 something. Okay, so we've got a fertilizer. I did not teach the system how to make it. Let's do that. Plant fertilizer. I don't know that I know how to make a glass bottle. Oh no, I just picked that up and stuck it back in there. Uh-oh. Glass bottle. Have I taught you how to make those? Nope. Okay. That is easy. And then the rest of that, I believe I've made iron gear. Yep. Okay, cool. So we can just throw that down. So the next part is, like, after a while, you've accumulated enough of these patterns, a lot of them, that that, you know, you could just, I don't know, you make stuff. It's great. Okay. Let's go put this down. We're going to need another connector. And let's grab another connector. We're out of gold. That's okay. Okay, now the fertilizer, I believe, goes, so it's facing this way. So we could put it here. Yep. And then just connect this all up, right? Just like this. And let's call this the blueberry, just name everything. Blueberry, what is this called? Hydrator. Okay. And this is the blueberry fertilizer. Blueberry. Okay, cool. Now, oh man, look at the inventory for this thing. Okay, let's give it power. And let's see how fast these crops can grow. Here is our fertilizer. Okay. And let's stick one of these in there. Oh, look how fast it uses them. Holy smokes. Okay, take you out of there. And let's grab another range upgrade. It's not an upgrade, range add-on. There we go. I didn't need to go down there for that, but okay, so now this should be working the whole area. It does. Great. And we'll put one of these in here, and it should just bone meal randomly, right? That's going to make these crops grow really quick. So anytime we need to make more of something, we can use this. So now the thing I don't believe, if I go upstairs, let's make a couple more of these, right? So hydrator and fertilizer. This right here, I don't believe works on mystical agriculture. We can go find out for sure. And then the fertilizer, and we're gonna need 2 more connectors. Those process pretty quick. Cool. All right, let's head upstairs. Because I think mystical agriculture, I don't know. It'd be really cool if these did work, right? And just because that's what they're designed to do. If I took a piece of fertilizer and clicked on here, it gives us the animation, but nothing happens. It actually takes it from our inventory, but nothing happens. That sucks. Okay, so let's put you... I'm just going to grab... Alright, let's do this another way. So we're going to come out the back here, come up and over like we did before. And we're going to put... I can't do it that way. Okay, we'll put the fertilizer here for now. Put this next to it. Pick that up, and it should harvest it. There we go, and plant it again. Cool. Alright, let's put fertilizer here. I don't know if you can hear my neighbor's diesel truck. Goodness. Okay, and I'm going to label this iron hydrator and the iron fertilizer. Okay, let's give these power. Okay, now the hydrator should be working. I don't know if that actually has an effect because the graphics work for bone meal, or fertilizer here, but it doesn't actually make them grow faster. So now let's put, I don't know, put these in here and see what happens. It's using them, but nothing is happening. So we will not be using this fertilizer in here. There's a different kind of fertilizer that comes with this, and we'll just have to route those specific things to where we want them to be used. Now the hydrator could be working. It's not. I mean, it is. So it's giving us particles, I guess. Whether it's actually making them grow faster or not is another story. The best thing with these guys was the worms, because the worms actually worked. That's weird. Okay, that's a bummer. That sucks. I wish we had something that could make those work better. Let's take a look at mystical agriculture and see if there is a machine or something that will work with this. What do we have here? Mystical machine frame, glowstone lamp. What does that do? Oh, weird. Cool. Okay. Seed reprocessor. Weatherproof block. Weatherproof glass. Oh, that's cool. What's that made out of? Soulstone and wither skeleton essence. Ah, sweet. Well, sounds like I need to get a wither skeleton farm. Okay, so let's take a look up here. Nether star crux. Dragon egg crux. I don't know what these cruxes are. See if there's something else. Here's a watering can. That's interesting. These watering cans probably help the growth. If that's the case, then our hydrator should work. Our hydrator should be working at helping these grow faster. I guess I will know tonight when I let it run overnight. Other than that, no, there is no... I mean, there's the bone meal, right? There's the... Where's it at? This stuff here. Oh, can I make mystical fertilizer? Right, of course. Instantly grows a crop. Oh, but I can. I can make this. Oh, dude. Okay, so let's put that recipe in because I have a lot of that. And we'll just route that to that fertilizer and make that grow faster. Okay, cool. So here's, what was the recipe? 1 diamond, 4 inferium. Okay, this could go through diamonds rather quickly. But I think I have pretty close. I think I have a couple hundred diamonds from our chicken. I haven't really been using a lot of diamonds. I've been using iron like it's freaking water. But all right, so let's grab this recipe here. Enchant that. Let's see how many diamonds I have. Oh, I've got almost 500. Okay, so this will make us 1,500 of these, which is a lot, but you could go through that pretty quick. So I would like So what I would like is, can I make bone meal from mystical agriculture? So if I can make mystical agriculture versions of each of these three things, which I know I can for Inferium, obviously, and I know that I can with a diamond as well. Yeah, diamond seeds are tier 5. Bone meal, though, I don't know that bone meal is made with mystical agriculture. It doesn't look like it, no. But we have several other ways of making it. We have a chicken, of course, which we already have going. And then we can crush our bones in our crushers. Okay, so we have ways of getting lots and lots of bone meal. That's no big deal. I wonder if I can use the crusher that I already have, because that was not the crusher that I made. So let's come grab some bones here. We should turn this back on because it's not full. And stick this in our crusher, the crusher that we have, and see if it duplicates these at all. Yeah, sure enough, it works. That's cool. I wonder how many it gives us. 6? That's great. Cool. Okay, we have, once we get our diamond, that might be the next thing I make, is the diamond seed. That way I can start making the fertilizer. Let's see, what's it called? Mystical. Oh, it's right in my inventory. Gotta stick it in here first. Okay, so this is called the... Yeah, it's fertilizer. So let's make a stack of this. And let's go stick this in the fertilizer, because this is not one of the ones that was listed from the book here that the fertilizer can accept. So that's my next concern is, it is a fertilizer, but will the machine accept it? And I'm going to assume no, just because that's been my luck. I do not have very good luck. When you consider lucky people and myself, I am not one of them. Okay, so no, it will not go in there. That's a bummer. Okay, so this is useless. This is pointless having this here. All right, now the next thing we're going to have to do then is figure out a way to apply fertilizer to this area when we want it. We could use the clicker machine. Let's see, what else do we have? Now, we haven't made very many things from forestry. And I kind of regret that, because this thing has a really cool farming block. It's a multi-block structure this here that is really, really unique. Maybe I'll go through that with you in the next section, and maybe we can make a mystical agriculture. Maybe there's room in here. The blocks are kind of large. No, I've already designed this to be different. Now what I could do is I could move Botania, right? So if I come to the top here, I could move Botania somewhere else. We definitely have room for that. We've got all this forest over here we could do. There's this island, or this jet down here that we could smooth out and put Botania over there. We're not doing much with it right now. But these things are like a 5x5 structure, so right now we have a 5x5, and it can get much bigger than that. So if we had it so that the top was where the grass is up there on the Botania floor, we could have all of our crops up here for mystical agriculture. But what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to I didn't want to go all the way down. I probably could set up one somewhere and see if it actually will accept this mystical fertilizer. Yeah. What happened? Is it too fast? This stuff instantly grows it. So fertilized essence, well, actually is like a fertilizer, but this mystical fertilizer fully grows the crop, which is awesome. Yeah, so I could just stand here and grab a bunch of iron seeds if I wanted, or iron if I wanted to, just fine. Could totally do that. Let's see. Well, let's head back downstairs. So this is where my crux is, right? So I like our chickens. They're just not producing us fast enough. What really we need to do is get the mystical agriculture going. Because when I come into, I have 18 of these storage monitors that I want to make. And right now I think I could make them. Let's see. No, I can't. I'm missing iron. Like I just need more iron, like a lot more iron. And if I could get a system set up to where that was better, I could go back to using the worms, but they were so laggy I don't really want to do that again. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I'll check the time. I don't have the time showing up anywhere, but I'll check the time. If it's good, then I'll catch you on the next episode. If it's not, then I'll see you again. But anyway, take care, guys. Have a great one. See you in the next one. I don't know. I can't do a 26-minute video. I just can't. That just seems like I'm chipping you out of your time. All right. So I would like to let's get into this. We can start setting this up, and maybe we have enough time to make one of these. We can at least get it started, get some of the groundwork set up for it. When you look at the farming block from forestry, it's got several pieces, right? It's got the block, it's got a gearbox, it's got a hatch, a valve, and a control. Okay, now the different blocks here are the different base forms that you use with it. So we can use stone, we can use brick, we can use sandstone, we can use nether brick, just all kinds of stuff here. I'm going to use stone bricks, as a matter of fact. Just because we've got a lot of stone. And when we look at this recipe here, it looks like it's fairly simple, right? It's copper ingots, it's some slabs here, wood slabs, and then it's this weird electron tube. Well, the electron tube is made in something called a thermionic fabricator. So we're going to make a couple of those because of the things we're going to be making, there's 2 different electron tubes that we need to make. And we can't use just one thermionic fabricator to make those, and I'll show you why here. Okay, so here's the recipe for that. It is a sturdy casing, which we know how to make, some gold, and some glass in a chest. And I believe we have enough bronze. Let's make 2 of these thermionic fabricators. Hopefully we have enough gold. We have enough of everything. Awesome. So these are going to need power, and they're going to need a resource. I'll just kind of show you how they work. So let's bring these in here. This is kind of like our automation room. Let's just set them here and here, I guess. And then let's grab some power cables. Oh wait, we don't have power cables. We have this. Let's go set these up next to something else that has connectors. I feel like I am ill prepared for this part of the episode, but that's okay. I know you don't mind. Let's go into one of these other rooms that we haven't used in a while. Because I'm not. Yeah, this will be good. Okay, so, guess I can bring it off of here. And then we'll set a connector down and a fabricator on either side and give these things power. Okay. Eventually we're going to want to put these in a spot that makes sense that we can autocraft, and it's going to be in the other room for sure. Okay, so when I look at the recipe for, back to forestry, it was page 4. Oh, nope. way far down. Okay, page 17. Now look at the farm block. The tin electron tube is made with 5 tin, 2 redstone. Okay. So, oh, come on. Tin. We do have a lot of tin. Okay. And then some redstone. Oh, man. Let's see here. We do have quite a lot of essence. That's good. Good, good. Okay, cool. So here's how these work. I don't know if you remember, we had another machine that worked similar to this, right? So we put our recipe in here. And then we put our redstone here, and this is our recipe for the electron tube. Now it's heating up, whatever, but it needs something else, right? If you look back at the recipe, sand goes here, or glass, and it liquefies that sand into liquid glass or whatever, and gives us 4 electron tubes, which is pretty great. So let's see what we have more of. We have a lot of sand, so we're going to take sand as our primary resource, stick that in here, and once this red bar is reaching above this heat level, it will be able to liquefy the glass and give us the recipe that we need. Okay, so when I put in 5 of these and 2 of these, it makes us our electron tube. It uses a liquid glass and makes us the tube. So the cool part is we can leave this alone, and for automation purposes, anytime we need to, we can have sand automatically put into here at all times, and anytime we need to make another electron tube, we just add 5 tin. Actually, let's just go do the recipe now, just so you can I can just walk you through it. I don't want to just describe it to you. So let's do crafter. I should have made 2. And let's make an export bus and an import bus. So we're going to do export, 2 of those. Let's grab this crafter and make another one. And then let's make an import bus. We've got 2 we just need 2 of those. Okay, cool. Exporters, not even close to being done yet. And crafter, what are we working on here? Cooking these probably. Machine does not accept items, so that means that the cooker, the furnace here is cooking something, and so it can't go in there. Okay, we have the items here, so let's grab the recipe for this. Remember, we want to put it on processing. We want to pull out the specific amount that we want, because as soon as we click in here, it puts in there what we have picked up, and we're gonna pick, and it's gonna make us 4 electron tubes. Okay, that's gonna go in there. How are we doing? Everything's done. Cool. So exporter and another crafter. Put you down there. Okay. Now we're gonna put these. We should have probably just set this all up in the other room, but I'll move it. Okay, so this is gonna go facing the other way. Please. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Same thing with this one. And in here, we're going to put this recipe. And we're going to, let's see. Oh, that's an external storage. That's not what I wanted to make. Export. Do we not know how to make exporters? Is that not what it's called? Refined storage. Wow. Okay. I have not shown you how to use an exporter yet. That blows me away. We just haven't had a need for it yet, I guess. Alright, so exporter. Well, over here, dude. Okay, there we go. Exporter looks like this. And let's see. There we go. The exporter is cool because it will export from our system infinitely any item that you specify, which is pretty cool. So let's make 2 of those. And we'll come back for that here in a second. Basically, so that what we can do is we can export sand into this area, I believe. Hopefully, here, let's test a couple things here. Sand. If I stick sand down here, will it be used in there? No, it will not. So we need the exporter to export to whichever side this block, if it will let us. Hopefully, I'm assuming it's the top. Put sand in there. So let's try that. Let's try hopper, because the hopper will tell us which side it will go in on. So if I put the hopper up here and put sand in here, it does go into the top. Okay, great. That is good news. That means we can automate these fully. Now, if I were to put, if I were to activate power to these things, anytime that I wanted, let me just put the importers here on the back. Anytime I wanted an electron tube, and I would just say, just pull out the electron tubes. This right here would pull 5 tin and 2 redstone from our system and stick it in here. This would automatically craft it and output these electron tubes. The importer will pull those electron tubes from the system, or from in here, and put it into our storage system. Now if I do export here and put sand as our export item, it will export sand into there. Now let's do that over here too, because we're going to make a different tube over here. Okay, now this tube, this thermionic fabricator is going to make, let's go back to forestry, page 17. Let's go to page 18, because it's this one. Oh, no, we can get it to it from here. Okay, it's this golden electron tube. Okay, so this is going to take 5 gold and 2 redstone to make this. So let's grab some gold. Let's make 10. Wow, I've got a lot of gold. That's great. Okay, so the recipe then is gold and redstone. Okay, and we're exporting sand. So let's actually connect all this up and see if the system will dump sand into there. So let's grab some cables. This is going to look really bad. Oh, I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I can do this. Oh, I can. Great. Do we go underneath or do we go over top? Did I leave enough room in between these? No, I did not. Not even a little bit. Okay, so we can just go through the walls for now. I'll move this all later. So let's go through cable there, cable there. Okay, and we'll just go straight through the wall. Can't. Okay, but we can go up here, which is fine. We'll do that. Oh, we can't do that either. Okay. We'll just go through here for now. And do this. There we go. Uh-oh. That broke really easily. Now let's stick this in here. Okay, that should be all connected now. Put another one there and there. Now once I connect these cables up to this other room, should have plenty of power in there. Okay, we'll come up here and come over. Now that should all be connected. Cool. So we should see sand being exported to the gold tube maker, which it is. That's awesome. And now let's just put in the resources that we need to make one of these. Go teach our system how to make it. And let's do, for the importer here, we want to label this golden electron tube. Okay, now did that just make 4 or 1? 4 or 3. Looks like it only made 3, but I'll bet the exporter or the importer pulled it into our system already. Yeah, it did. It was fast. Faster than me. Okay, let's grab some more patterns. Ah, I knew that was going to be the case. Okay, we're just running so short on iron. I need to just stand up there and just collect a bunch of iron essence. All right, so the output is 4 of those. And the input is 5 gold and 2 redstone. Okay. Now this way we have this all automated already. There we go. So that's, we can just go ahead and if we decide that these aren't going to be what we want, all the setup time is just kind of for naught. All right, let's put all this back in here. And let's recharge our this thing goes through power really quick. I wonder if there's an upgrade for that. And I'm also hungry. But okay, so now let's make the blocks for these. All right, so we're gonna have a. Do I know how to make stone brick? Nope. Okay, well we have plenty of stone. I know this because I've been using it. All right, and here's our recipe for this. So we're just going to use oak slabs, which is fine, which is good. And then for our gearbox, we need to teach it how to make tin gear. I'm going to go with this recipe. I think I need to teach it how to make a tin gear. Yes, I do. We're going to use this tin here. Tin gear, nope, not that one. This one, and yeah, I kind of figured it would default to that anyway. Okay, there's a tin gear, and we can make that. Nope. Wrong gears. Okay, we gotta make one of these gears first. Let's make a tin gear. There we go. And then we'll come over here and just replace these with the correct tin gear. All right. Then the next thing we're going to need to make is a hatch, which again, we need the correct gear. I don't know if that I've taught it how to make the trapdoor. I have not. That is easy to do. We might run out of patterns here. And then the last part is we need a valve. We need 2 more. Okay, farm valve. We just have 2 more of these. That's going to be perfect, unless this is going to need something else. All right, and then for the last one, the farm control, that's not hard at all. Okay, cool. Let's stick all these in. And let's make, is this empty? Yeah. And let's make ourselves a farm block. But I don't mean to be a cliffhanger, and I'm sorry, but we just got everything set up, which means we're going to be able to run into the next episode fairly easily. It's been another 20 minutes, so it's about a 40-minute video, a little bit more than 40 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you were able to set all this up. We're going to be getting into the farm multi-block structure in the next episode. So, you guys take care. Have a great one. Bye-bye. For real this time, though. Bye-bye.